She raised millions to help.
The Angkor Wat stream. The stream entry is the first stage of awakening in Buddhism. This is where the awakened consciousness gains a direct, transformative insight that guarantees full enlightenment. The overcoming of the mind. In the world ego projection of Angkor Wat, the phrase entering the stream refers to crossing the monumental moat that surrounds the temple. This crossing is the symbolic journey from conscious, unconscious, and subconscious to the sacred space of the inner temple, signifying super consciousness. Mount Meru. Indrani, the celestial, serves as the stream emanating four resonances, with Brahmani personified, represented with four faces at BAYON temple in the center of Angkor THOM. Angkor THOM means great city and translated as inner standing or intelligence. Everything external has an internal counterpart, and in Buddhism, the exoteric echoes understanding as wisdom, or esoteric gnosis of direct experience. Angkor Wat, objectified, symbolizes the reflection, individual materialism consciousness, the reflection of soul, material consciousness. The reflection of Christ's material consciousness, the abode of soul, the only presence. The resonance given off by Angkor Wat is rarefied sound, received by intuition, promoting gnosis, a profound acknowledging of an irreversible turning point, the transposing to the purity of emptiness, the finale, the goal, as within, so without. Indrani, the celestial, strings of resonance that serves as the bridge from the interior introspection blueprint. Meanwhile, Angkor Wat represents the carbon, chemicals, and gas elements, formulating exteriorly as the outward focus. Sustained esoterically, the awakened consciousness receives messages emanating from all three temples, Angkor Wat, Angkor THOM, and BAYON. These temples are just that, anchors for the streams of individual materialism consciousness, anatta, enlightened, and avatara, the righteous heiress, with Brahmani temple signifying her coming forward to the forefront of the stage in order to simulate oneness in form by the triangulation of the three temples. BAYON temple has four faces, with one facing forward, symbolizing external. The four faces signify the 4 stages of enlightened activity, specifically the abstract concepts like gnosis, substance, and fundamental principles. One has overcome the lower fetters or impediments to liberation and awakening in the present, by awakening in the present. The 5th or top of the head or capstone is Andrani, the bridge, the bride, the hierogamos, guarantee of the fullness. The Angkor Wat stream is the metaphor for the absolute. This is the descent, return of Christ consciousness. With Angkor THOM stream as the ascent, Padmasambhava, individual materialism consciousness. BAYON temple represents breaking the fetters through union. Indrani, revealing Anada, no self, enlightened. The annihilation of identity produces avatara, an abstract concept, into a deeper insight, into deeper underlying reality. The righteous heiress, demonstrator of oneness, dharma, righteousness. The temporary personality is the external being, the condensation of a physical present or marking. Angkor THOM denotes confidence in one coming forth as the demonstration of oneness versus the duality of coming forth by day and night of the Pert Heru. BAYON temple is considered the inevitable ascension of consciousness, even though a gradual process, one rest assured. Angkor Wat is the stream heralding the transposing of Siji, galactic consciousness, womb of infinity, the direct experiencer through Christ's material consciousness, the abode of soul, the only presence, wholeness, holiness. The direct experience is characterized as avatara, highlighting the relationship between the sublime and essence, distinct from Krishna or Christ's material consciousness. The 7 lifetimes transcended are the 7 chakras, 7 bardos, 7 layers or aspects of the atmosphere that have been overcome in order to reach Indrani, the celestial bride, bridge. The temporary personality expressed through BRAHMANI, the projector, with the 7 serpents, the projections or radiances. Angkor Wat, Angkor THOM, and BAYON temple emanate physically as external markers. Now propagated erroneously as the 3 pyramids of Giza, the Asian landmarks align esoterically with Memphis, the Milky Way, and Cassiopeia, the breast, as within, so without. So the only presence is revealed as enlightened wisdom once the wisdom eye is opened, acknowledging the inner core purity and exposing the outer truth of reality, emptiness. The temporary personality before the revelation is the expression of the final bow, the final curtain call, the end of the performance. Just as an anchor's weight holds a ship steady, so too the Angkor Wat stream symbolizes the inner waiting and outer return. As above, so below. The Angkor Wat temples are not based on their external positions, which are illusory, just like the physical body. Yet their interior counterparts pinpoint their locations as systems of the supreme anchor of consciousness. This anchor, although always unseen, is the only security. With Angkor Wat, Angkor THOM, and BAYON temples representing descent, ascent, and the acquisition of primal purity, the unity of truth. These temples signify the great circle distance, the shortest distance between 2 points, within and without. With the without considered a sphere. The world ego designates the circle distance as the largest circle, point A to point B, that can be drawn on a sphere's face, on a sphere's surface. Yet, truth is within, and the wave current, erroneously termed sphere, signifies purity's point A, or direct route is the emptiness point B. Beyond the projection is truth, which is reflected within as emptiness, seen when eyes are closed. The mind's mental projector blue beams this illusion upon the back of the purity of the Absolute. Angkor Wat represents the illusion, while in Veracruz, Mexico, the Olmec head buried deep within the earth reveals the completion within one's understanding. The Angkor Wat, Angkor THOM, and BAYON temples symbolizes descent, ascent, and acquisition of resurrection of truth, the primal point of unity. But most significantly, BRAHMANI, as BAYON temple, is the umbilicus mundi. From the personality perspective, one surveys here as the point in all 4 directions. The umbilicus mundi, solar plexus, surrounds, thus confirms one is at the center. The umbilicus mundi, BRAHMANI, is not the past or future. She is here, now, present, being observed by the awakened consciousness. The temporary personality within the condensation of the physical body, the physical embodied, is the axis mundi. BRAHMANI symbolizes the way or path that allows travel between the unchanging core within the deeper aspects in order for the personality to perform as a conduit. BRAHMANI within the personality is the flame of the righteous heirs, restorer of Dharma. Here is where the celestial Indrani meets the sacred center, Brahmani, centered around transposing. This links the purity of individual materialism consciousness, ascent, anatta, enlightened, and avatara, awakened consciousness, as the triangulation of essence with personality serving as the retrieval of the hidden pearl. So the omnipresence, so the omnipresence, so the omnipresence, so the omnipresence. Surrender.